Big payday is T minus 19 days, and Bitcoin just hit $14,000. Yeah, it hit 14,000. And Hexes just continues to go parabolic. All that and more in this video. What up, homies? It's the Crypto Homie, back with one of those crypto videos. Make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. So let's dive right into it. As we can see, Hex currently at 1.3 cents, up 37% in the last 24 hours. And the video I just made yesterday, we got a lot of great feedback because somebody mentioned this thing called Nomics, and it ranks. Just make sure my head wasn't in the way. It ranks Hex at number 5. That is what's up. It ranks it at number 5, the true market cap, and it just keeps on climbing. You see this chart of Hex. It's like, whoa, what is going? I mean, this is just the past year. Let's just turn to the past month. I mean, things were just going up crazy. But just to get some perspective, look at this parabolic move it's making. Massive. I expect this to continue until big payday, because someone did mention there's a website where we can see when the stakes end, and it might surprise you. We may have a little bit of a crash then around big payday. My opinion did change about that because of some data that I recently have seen. So we're going to check that out as well. But just remember, going back to the hex.com site, time remaining to stake big paydays, 18 days, 13 hours, and 41 minutes. It's currently worth $2 billion. I mean, this is just crazy. Just a friendly reminder that, you have 18 days left. And yeah, what are you doing? Just got to get it done. So go back here. This is definitely a website that seems cool. There's a lot going on. I see you have to unlock stuff. I've literally only used this site for like 1 hour, so I don't know all the fine details, which I'm sure I will learn. But the price of Hex is going parabolic, and all I know is it's great. I mean, it does kind of suck. I staked probably too much. I should have probably left some on the side, but I wanted that big payday payout, so that's why I did that. So let's head over to Hex.vision. A subscriber mentioned it in the last video. So there's a lot of great data on here. I just put up one of the charts, and it's just showing you when stakes will end. So if you look at the red bars, it says expected end for 30 days. The sum of Hex staked Hex shares, and we go over here. If I'm understanding this correctly, that's 9. So this is 10. So this right here, this one right here would be November. And look, there's a massive spike that are ending. So keep that in mind that it's ending in November. I'm assuming it's ending after big payday. That's what I would assume. So keep in mind that right there. There could be a massive sell-off after big payday because that. But then look, as we keep going, there's no candle is as high as November. So that's why I expect some kind of massive crash in November. But maybe people are just going to restake. It's possible that they just restake. You just don't know. There's so many variables that we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we don't know what everybody's going to do with their money. Obviously, I would take some profit. I mean, you look at us go. We're at 1.2 cents on here, and then on CoinGecko it's 1.3 cents. So I would not be surprised to take profit. I mean, but at the same token, though, people could be just restaking and then just getting some more, like maybe stake it for 30 days, stake it for a year, whatever they're doing, because they're going to have that big payday bonus. So, and maybe they'll ladder it out a little bit more, because that's what I did. That's personally what I did. Just laddered it out so that I'm getting some over every year. So, hey, it'll just be cool to see what happens. And going over to the overview of this website, there's so much stuff on here. It literally shows you. It was last updated like 5 minutes ago. Like this website, I was a little overwhelmed when I first saw it, because there is so much stuff on here. I'm like, whoa, what is going on? There's a lot of data. It's pretty cool. So you just have to sit back, relax, and just read and analyze what you're seeing. But it just tells you. It just shows you the total Hex, circulating Hex. You scroll down the current addresses, yesterday's addresses. I mean, things just keep going up. It says the percent total Hex locked. I was actually surprised that this is. I expected it to be higher than 12%. So that kind of surprised me. I definitely expected Hex to have a higher lockup rate, but hey, who knows? Maybe it will jump up even more before big payday. Remember, we have 19 days. And the AA lobby says, we're on day 334 out of 350, so we're getting there. ETH deposit, I can't believe this. There was 7,152 ETH deposited, I guess currently, because if you scroll down, it says the total is there's over 2 million ETH ever put in the AA lobby. I mean, I think that's that's pretty cool though. Not gonna lie, that this many people participated in HEX, that's just amazing. And there's been a 213, basically 214 billion HEX minted. And I mean, just continue going on. I have to spend some more time on this website, but all I know is there's a lot of great data. If you want to see what's going on with HEX, you definitely have to check out hex.vision. And I just wanted to specifically show you guys about the end stake, showing that, hey, there is a lot ending in November, so we just got to be careful out there. I would expect some kind of like I would expect some kind of selling pressure, just because, I mean, whenever you have parabolic moves like this, you're going to have some kind of selling pressure. Don't get me wrong. I think this thing's going to go up way higher. And I know my price prediction was 2 cents. The way things are going, it looks like that's going to be like it's going to happen. 2 cents is going to happen so fast. We'll probably end up seeing somewhere between 4 cents to 8 cents. So don't just keep in mind, people are going to take profit, but I think a lot of people are going to restake and try to lock in those gains for the future. So that's my take on that. Heading over to Twitter, you got Richard. He just he just tweeted, I like when people that have been wrong about the HEX price all year long tell me what they think will happen next. LOL. HEX doesn't care about the theories of those perpetually wrong. It only cares about sucking up all the world's economic energy, total domination. It's funny. I mean, the market, like he's just basically just saying the market doesn't care about anybody's opinion. It just does what it does. So at the end of the day, you can hate on a project, and I'm not specifically saying just HEX. You can hate on any project, but the market's going to do what the market's going to do. It doesn't care about my opinion, doesn't care about your opinion, doesn't care about their opinion. It just does what it does, and that's what I like about investing. I think that's just so cool. There's literally, it just does what it does. So that's that right there, guys and homies. We did just spike above $14,000 on this wig. We hit almost $14,100, and now we're having a massive sell-off. It's like, whoa, we're back down at $13,748. I mean, right before I made this video, it was at 14K. And look, it just massive sell-off. We're on the 4 hour here. I mean, we can go over to the 1 hour. It's like, whoa, look at that. I mean, there's a lot of selling pressure. As soon as we hit $14,000, we're hanging in there. But I think more importantly, though, I was super excited because I pulled up the monthly, and I saw that we were above above the resistance on the body, but look at it now. We're not quite there. We fell back down, but at the end of the day, homies, if we close above $14,000, that will be the first candle in the history of Bitcoin to close above $14,000. That's why I was getting so excited. I was like, whoa, what's going to go on? Because, I mean, homies, yes, I know this video is all about HEX, but at the end of the day, Bitcoin, it controls the market. Yes, HEX has been a little bit of an outlier because this whole AA lot, like the whole big payday event. But keep in mind, long term, you need Bitcoin to be successful for these alts to keep going. That's my personal opinion. Please let me know down below in the comments. Do you guys agree? Disagree about that? It's always nice to see different perspectives. But at the end of the day, if we break 14,000 by the end of the day, I mean, we have 13 hours and 34 minutes. So there's some time for it to go. I was just checking it on a lower time frame to see what is going on. Things are going nuts. I think it's great to see Bitcoin still pushing 14K. I mean, 14.1, that's amazing. Alrighty, homies, as always, this is not financial advice, just pure education and entertainment purposes only. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, afternoon, morning, wherever you guys are from. And until next time, the Crypto Homie is signing out.